I just felt like he was pure pressure. There was a lot of pressure.
And people don't like talking about this, but I in today's society, I think it has something to do with race.
Ooh.
I do.
Expand, like, we need to go move on for the sake of the show, but expand on that. I'm curious to that one. What do you think? Do you think it's...
I do. I thought it had something to do with race. And that's just me saying it out there. But when you look at the whole Nebraska university system, okay, how many minorities do you see with power or leadership roles?
I don't think we could look at it that way.
You have to.
Wait,
no. Just play along with me. How many? Look in the Nebraska system, board of regents.
I really don't know.
Chancellors, university presidents.
Probably none, almost.
Assistant vice president to this, or the head of a business college, or any of the Nebraska systems.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, go back and look at how many do you see in head coaching positions. Take how many do you see as assistant coaches?
Yeah.
Through all of them?
I get where you're going. Yeah.
And so when you have a capable minority, whether he's Hispanic, whatever, I'm talking about minorities, period.
Yeah.
And you keep seeing the same thing over and over and over and over again. But then when you look at the football program, which was majority minority.
Yeah.
When you look at the basketball program,
do you think there's pressure
somewhere
within the system?
I don't know how. I can't speak on with the pressure.
Maybe this isn't a good. Maybe this. But
we're talking about coaches.
Yeah.
You have an opportunity to do something, and you don't do it, and especially when it's someone that worked for you, coached under you, mentor a lot of players, and you don't pull the trigger on him. He's gone off, and you can't say, well, he didn't have any head coaching experience because he did build.
Yeah,
and then you don't and you don't hire him, and then you have a basketball program who just got rid of a coach, and you had a guy who's won an NBA championship, and you don't hire him. And I think there's something to do with it. I could be off the base, but it's just too much. It's too much over time that's showing me there's something there.
Yeah,
because
I hear you. I think so. The only reason I said when you say how many, I wasn't arguing with you. What I look at is the ratio, because there's in this state there's a dominant white present, if you will, versus. So I was looking at percentages versus numbers, but even if you look at the percentages,
it's still off.
Yeah, you're off, and I'm also not. I don't recognize that because of my situation, so I don't always recognize those things.
I've learned sometimes you gotta make the decision based off of doing what's right. And not worrying about what people are gonna think.
Yeah,
and I truly believe in and I truly believe it's called college sports. Period. It's not. It's all that people make a decision based off not tilting the pendulum. Always trying to be on the right side of the pendulum. And this conversation is going to happen time and time again. It's even happening in the NFL. It's happening. I mean, it's happening. And it's something.
Yeah,
it's going to have to change. Like even the women's basketball coach Notre Dame said, "Hey, we need more women in power. We're going to give these women the opportunity to have power." So it's just not here.
Yeah,
but I just think that until people sit back and look and observe things, you're gonna be status quo. Because there's a lot of quality minority coaches out there that could be head coaches here at Nebraska or any other place, but for some reason they're just not getting a look.
Yeah.
I don't even think they even get interviewed.
Interesting. I'm not gonna.
But we're talking about coaches, though.
We're talking about
coaching, so that's part of it.
Yeah. Well, I wrote it down because I think that's a great topic to discuss. Because I have a lot of opinions on that too, and I think we could spend another hour just on that.
Right.
We really do, because I think we start to talk about equal opportunity versus equal outcome.
Exactly.
And what are we really striving for? What should we be what should we be teaching our kids? Is so that's a whole nother topic. I wrote it down. Like, I think that's a great topic to discuss. I love it.
And people hate talking about that.
They do. They think it's uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable.
And immediately say you're racist. And
I'm not saying it's race. I'm just saying there's opportunities where Nebraska could have hired a minority head coach in all sports, and they didn't do it.
Well, I ask, like, there is a gay individual that works for me. I ask lots of questions of him because I'm not.
You want to know?
I'm not gay, and I don't understand. And so when they say there's not an opportunity for me to excel in this career field, I don't understand that, because to me, I see the path. I'm like, it's clear.
Yeah.
But I don't see it because I come from a very different perspective.
Right.
Anyway, great topic. And it's you're right. It is part of coaching. It's an interest. I didn't even consider it.
It is.
It's easy for me not to consider that, though, because I just don't.
Well, me being a personal minority.
Yeah.
I look at the whole scheme. Now, do you hire the best guy? Yes.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that. But are you giving minorities the opportunity?
Yeah.
To interview? That's the only. I think that's the gripe that myself and people across America, and there's some former Nebraska players who have the same gripe.
Yeah.
They just give them an opportunity to interview. Just like the athletic director's position when it came open. I thought one of the guys who's been great for it was Ed Stewart. But he didn't even get an interview. And he's worked for the Big 12 Conference.
Yeah.
He's been an associate commissioner for forever. He's worked at Missouri as an assistant athletic director. He was at Michigan State as an assistant athletic director or something. But he didn't get a snit. But then when you bring Trevor Aber's name up, who's never been an athletic director, he gets the AD job at UNO. And then, when they got rid of Icors, who's the first name came up? Trevor Albers.
Everybody's on that bandwagon.
Trevor Albers. And so that's the type of stuff I look at. I'm tired of the good old boy system. Hire the right people to do the job. Because Nebraska's been to a point where we've been hiring coaches that hadn't been the right fit for the job, and so we fired more coaches here in the last 15 years than Nebraska had in the first 60 years. Something's wrong with the equation.
Spent millions.
Spent $1 million. So something's wrong with the formula down there.